Hi guys, Dr. David here and Dr. Ian from Sprouting Health Chiropractic in the Hunter Valley practice. So today we'd like to talk to you about how can chiropractic adjustment have a positive effects to your stress system. So there are a lot of evidence that shows chiropractic adjustments are able to help with your autonomic nervous system, which we can divide them into two parts. The first one is your sympathetic, which aka the fight and flight response, and then we have a parasympathetic system, which also called rest and digest nervous system. So these responses are actually quite important for different scenarios. So for example, when we're driving, we really need that sort of stress response there. So your body changes to accommodate what you need at the time. So for example, you dilate your pupil so you get more information from the surrounding. You might need a bit of a higher blood sugar, so you focus a little bit more. Whereas when you are nice and relaxed and digest, you sit down and have your meal, quite often we feel sleepy after. And that's the reason why is because the rest and digest actually goes together. And it's actually quite important to know that healing response is actually part of that response. So there are spinal nerves that comes out from different spinal segments along the way. Parasympathetic nervous system nerve comes out from mainly around your neck as well as your sacrum. Okay, and everything in the middle, predominantly, are sympathetic response. Yes. So there are some research that Dr. Ian would like to share with us.
Yeah, there's just a few research. So first of all, it's got to do with heart rate variability. Now, you come to us and for an initial visit, we get you to sit down in this room for 5 minutes and it measures your heart rate variability. It picks up on the activities of the body that is automatic, like the pulse, blood pressure, pulse rates, nerve activity, and also temperature. Now, it tells us, gives us a picture of whether or not you are mostly at the sympathetic fight or flight state or parasympathetic rest and digest state. Now, you don't want to be in either. The ideal area there is where your body is functioning well and also you have the capacity to adapt, which means you have the capacity to heal. Now, heart rate variability, in this research, after some adjustments, these patients who have, I suppose, like a non-ideal heart rate variability is seen to have changes after adjustments. And also there are research about blood pressure. Blood pressure where the diastolic blood pressure is a little bit is high initially, and then an adjustment is delivered, and that changes the blood pressure. And that's also because, like, as much as we affect the joint level and the nervous system as well, there is also a change that can take place, such as improved blood flow after chiropractic adjustment. Yeah. And another thing about stress as well, just keep in mind that stress is not just the emotional thing that maybe many of us would think of when we use the word stress. Structure, use your body all the time, that can add on to that level of stress, and your chemical, your body, what you eat, nutrition, vitamins, minerals, if there's any deficiencies, that can also add on to that stress.
Absolutely. Yeah. So stress is essentially an insult to our body, yes. Including cellular level. For example, if you do too much X-rays, that it can give you a bit of cell mutation that can potentially cause cancers. We don't know, right? We don't know. And always there are more research that's needed in this field. We would love to tell you what we know right now, and things are always changing. So if you have any questions in regards to how we can help manage your stress level, have a chat to one of us, and have a good Friday.